Hello Cancer, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Cancer for the week of April 4th. Now Cancer, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Cancer, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that is not me, that's someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. Please do not get scammed. I also do exclusive content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and see what we have going on here for you. You did have the Ace of Wands popping out, so potentially starting something new. Do hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow in a big way. And if you do subscribe, you'll get weekly, monthly, and bonus content from me. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here. Let me make sure everything is in view. We're also going to take 3 Kipper cards to clarify as we go along. Put those over there. All right. And put this right here. All right, let's take a look at what we have. Cancer, right now, some of you are making, I really like what I see here for you in terms of your financial energy. Looks very good for you. There could be some luck recently that you may have stepped into a lucky period of time in your life. That could certainly be the case. I also think for some of you, whatever it is that you're doing to save and invest money is maybe part of the focus for you at this moment. I'll get into more about what I feel like is going on there as we go along, but yeah, I definitely like the first 5 cards. So right away in the middle, you have the Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who is extremely focused on their financial independence. Okay, as you can just see, you can see that they are provided, or they are surrounded here by so many resources, right? You see the mountains in the background, the water, the plants, the trees, the bushes, the pentacles that they're holding, the crown that they're wearing, the nice clothes that they have, the throne, the flowers up here. They have everything. They literally have everything. They're also they're also surrounded by nature, right? Just generally. And so for this person, you know, they are presumably financially independent. They're well-to-do, and they like to acquire and stack resources, money, material situations into their life. And they do that by making practical choices. You know, they'll probably skip ordering out if they can cook, or they might not, you know, they'll come up with different plans to maybe be frugal or to save as much money as they can, and then they'll take that money and they'll invest it, which then allows them to get all of these different resources here. And so for some of you, you may be kind of thinking about that right now. Some of you really thinking about your financial independence and the different steps that you can take to get yourself to where you want to go. Now, in the past, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the 4 of Cups. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is this lucky event that I was talking about. You know, if I'm putting this together, well, hold on. So the Wheel of Fortune, this is about your destiny potentially arriving. Okay, it says that conditions are favorable. Okay, conditions are favorable. The wheel has spun in your direction. Will you take advantage? That's what the Wheel of Fortune asks. It's also Jupiter energy. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, of luck, of good fortune. Potentially, it is a wealth planet as well. And so, looking here, if you see here on this 4 of Cups card, you can see that this person is thinking about these 3 cups below, right? They're thinking about the 3 cups in the grass. But there's also this alternative solution, seemingly coming out of the sky, right? This is the universe offering you an alternative path out of your boredom, out of your apathy. Right now, this person's not in a good position. They have their arms folded, their arms crossed. They are not moving forward. Okay, they're allowing themselves to maybe even dip into victimhood, which can come forward with the 4 of Cups. But actually what I feel like is happening here, less about that, and what I actually feel like is happening here is there's been a happenstance event with the Wheel of Fortune that has led you to maybe look at something different, look at something in a different way. There's been a happenstance or a lucky event here that has provided you with a new path, a new option, a new opportunity. But the question is, have you taken it? Will you reach up and grab the opportunity? I feel like some of you are maybe thinking about that, thinking about the practicality of that, but there has been some sort of fortuitous moment here with the Wheel of Fortune and this Four of Cups that has maybe changed something for you. In the future, you have the King of Swords and the Six of Cups. Okay, so if I can get these cards picked up here. So you have the King of Swords, which is really somebody who is a leader. This is somebody who potentially kind of really takes a balanced approach to something. This is Libra energy. This is the energy of the scales. And, this is the energy of potentially harmony, balance, a situation like that. But the King of Swords, this can be a subject matter expert. What could be happening here is you may have an expertise in something. And you may be asking yourself what it is that you can do to capitalize on that at this time as you see this alternative here. Somebody may have even recently come forward and said, you have the perfect skill set for something. You have the perfect skill set for something and we want to hire you. Or I want to see what else we have that comes forward in the tarot here, but there could be something that you've always wanted to do coming forward. As you see the Six of Cups card here, Six of Cups is about nostalgia, but it can also say that there's something that you've always wanted to do. It can bring an ex relationship back into your life. It doesn't have to, it can, but it's more about, in this case, I feel like maybe even stopping to smell the roses. As you see, this person is doing that here. You can see on the card, they're stopping to smell the roses. For some of you, it's like, why fold your arms and just kind of like be apathetic to the situation you find yourself in when you could be stopping and smelling the roses right now, when you could be really enjoying the opportunities that are available to you here now in the present moment. I feel like some of you may be thinking about that. Moving up the pyramid, you have the Eight of Cups, or excuse me, the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Six of Pentacles. You have the Emperor. And you have the Ten of Cups. Okay, pretty amazing here. Love the energy that you are getting, Cancer, in this week. So for you, it's like, you have this sort of situation here. And my intuition was right. This King of Swords, I feel like, is less about a person coming in. I feel like it's more about some expertise that you have in your life that you're maybe looking to build on and maybe even build money from. Maybe you're like an expert, I don't know, maybe you're like an expert trainer. Like you're really good at training people in a certain skill. And you may be like looking at building a business around that, or looking to capitalize on that in some ways. The reason I'm saying this is because you have this Eight of Pentacles here as well. The reason I'm saying my intuition was right about that King of Swords is because this Eight of Pentacles here is also a card of having a major talent in your life. You can see that this person's working away diligently at something. Their other creations are hanging up on the post above. And so this is about a major skill, a major talent in your life. It says that you can be rewarded and you will always be provided for based on some talent, gift, skill, or ability that you have. So I feel that pretty strongly here. You also have this Six of Pentacles energy, which you can see the scales, right? You can see the scales. This person's holding the scales in their hand. There's outflow happening here. You can see that they're giving money away to the people in need. And so this can talk about that the act of giving is just as important as receiving, but it also says that like as you give to others, you are also then rewarded within the context of the universe. The universe will always reward a grateful participant, but the universe will always reward somebody who also rewards others. It's the natural give and flow. It's the natural inflow, outflow available in the universe. And so this does not mean, this doesn't have to mean giving money. The Six of Pentacles can talk about giving healing information, providing your time, providing your energy to something. Like you may be really interested in volunteering. Maybe you want to go work at an animal hospital or something. and you're volunteering your time, and eventually that comes around in some way, in some form or fashion that comes around for you. You have the Emperor here, which is an energy of, it's a really good omen to find in a business context, in a business reading. The Emperor says that there are good things on the way in your career life or in your career situation. And this is the energy of authority, leadership, and success. The 10 of Cups is total happiness. It's a windfall of happiness. Look, all 10 cups here are overflowing. The family has their hands in the air. The children are singing and dancing and playing. This is a happy family card, okay? This is a card of good family energy. You can see that this family also owns that home in the background. The river is flowing, indicating there's a flow of good energy around them. This is really good energy for you. Let's go ahead and see what these Kipper cards are. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Yeah, look at this. So, mature woman, child, and high honor. So look, this high honor card makes total sense to me. The reason being is, this high honor card comes forward when people really respect you at work. People view you as a person of integrity. People even come to you for help, come to you for guidance. This card can come forward when you're ready to maybe get a promotion. But it says that you have some sort of really good authority. Like, people really view you as a knowledgeable person, as an authoritative person. People respect you when you get the high honor card. And you have that here with this King of Swords, indicating subject matter expert, and then the talent card. Child, some of you may be thinking about family planning. Mature woman could be somebody that helps you, that you're helping. You may even be providing help to your family at this time. Like supporting your family in some way. Let's see what else we have here. Let's move up the pyramid. You have the King of Wands, the Temperance card, and you have the Magician. This is a great week for Cancer, I have to say. So the King of Wands is the classic entrepreneur in the tarot. This is someone who always, if they're not in business for themselves, they're always in a job that they like to do. You'll never find the King of Wands doing something they don't want to be doing. So it's a really nice energy for you. It could also say that you're maybe inspiring others, or you're getting inspired about something as well. And I think that you maybe are inspiring others with your work, especially as you have this high honor card, this King of Swords, the King of Wands. I think you're inspiring others with your work. And I think for you, this element here of financial independence, remember, we had this lucky opportunity that came in. This is all being made available to you based on a talent or a skill that you have. You actually have another skill card here with the Magician. You can see that the Magician has all of the tools that they need. All of the tools are on the table. Okay? And all of the tools are within the Magician. And so when you get this card, it says you don't need to go learn anything. You don't need to go buy anything. Everything you need is here. This is a major card of ability. And more importantly, this is about your ability to manifest. This is a major card of manifestation. So you have a lot of high skill cards that I would consider high skill cards, with the King of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, the Magician, subject matter expert, and the King of Swords, and then the high honor. Temperance card says that as you balance yourself out, something amazing enters into your life. And situations turn around for you for the best, or for the better. So it's also a major card of healing, and it's also Sagittarius energy. There is Sagittarius energy here, especially because there's Jupiter energy. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and then you have this King of Wands, the Temperance card. Let's see what else we have. Let's move up the pyramid here. You have the Justice energy, and you have Five of Cups. So Justice is another card with the scale. You can see the scale symbolism being repeated here. You had it here with the Six of Cups as well, or Six of Pentacles as well, with the Justice energy. And so at the end of the day, when you get the Justice card, it says that you will get the outcome that you deserve. If you've been putting in the work, in the energy, and the effort, the universe knows, right? Your guides know, God, whatever you believe in, knows. And eventually that situation will come back around for you. It's interesting that you get the Five of Cups because, this card, the Five of Cups comes before the Six of Cups. It's like some of you may want to do something you've always wanted to do. And you may now have the ability to do that. You may not have had it before in the past. One card never makes a reading, so I'm not actually going to spend a lot of time on that. I feel like this is a really good reading. Let's see what's at the top of the pyramid. Yeah, you have this Two of Cups, or gosh, I keep mixing up the symbols. You have the Two of Pentacles, my apologies. Look, this is a change in resources. This is by default a really good change in resources, and I would say that's totally possible because you have the Queen of Pentacles aligning here at the bottom of the spread, and you have this with the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Pentacles. You have happiness here. This also with the Ten of Cups, which is also a card of abundance. And so it may mean that you're weighing an option or a decision as well, but there's a big financial change available for you. On the bottom of the deck, it's coming in quickly. Eight of Wands, accelerated motion, moving ahead, moving forward, allowing good news to enter and arrive into your life. So amazing energy. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next reading.